Charles Dunn here. I'm a class designer here to showcase some exciting updates in the season of Infernal Chaos. Necromancers will have access to one of the most crazy and transformational chaos perks, Alter the Balance, which swaps the role of your core and ultimate skills. Your core skills will now have long cooldowns, but massively increased effectiveness, and your ultimate skills will only have an essence cost and no cooldown, but with a modified, weaker effect. There are a ton of new build possibilities with this chaos perk. Also, if you are ever unlucky enough to die, all of your minions will be resummoned whenever you resurrect from death. No longer will you have to spend a bunch of time finding corpses to resummon your army, you can get right back into the fray. Necromancer's new unique item is a focus, Gospel of the Devotee, which directly enhances your basic skills' functionality and also makes them even more powerful when combined together. Be sure to pair this with bonuses to your basic skills, like Aspect of Adaptability and Paingorger's Gauntlets, to wreak havoc on the demons of Sanctuary. Rogue's Dance of Knives has previously struggled with priority damage. When an enemy champion monster showed up, it was tough to focus them down. But now, Dance of Knives will prefer to target enemy champions, elites, and bosses, giving you better priority single-target damage. Penetrating Shot has also received some sizable buffs, including higher base damage and a higher multiplier on its unique bow, Eaglehorn. But if you would like to try out a slightly different playstyle, swap out Eaglehorn for the new unique crossbow, Orphan Maker. Orphan Maker introduces a new keyword, Reload, which causes a skill to be unusable for a short period of time after casting, but in exchange, it gains increased damage and reload time based on your attack speed. If you manage to find the Chaos Armor version of Orphan Maker, you can even combine this effect with Eaglehorn. For the Sorceress, Charged Bolts has been supercharged this season. Aspect of the Charged Flash has been reworked to cause Charged Bolts to spend your crackling energy charges for even more damage. Aspect of Piercing Static now causes your Charged Bolts to spawn even more Charged Bolts to flood the screen with electricity. The new unique ring, Galvanic Azurite, pairs perfectly with these updates. Lightning damage will magnetize enemies and cause them to be pulled together by your crackling energy. Sorceress has one of the most interesting chaos perks this season, Mana Shield. This effect essentially turns your mana into your life total and gives you plenty of extra mana to work with. And if you need to quickly heal up, avoiding damage for a few seconds will rapidly replenish your mana pool. While this is the season of Infernal Chaos, Druid's Tornado will be a little bit less chaotic. Tornado now always seeks enemies who are close to where you cast it, and then it spirals in an area nearby. Storm Chaser's aspect has been reworked to allow Tornado to drag enemies along with it, further increasing its damage and consistency. Druid's new unique pants, Kilt of Blackwing, lets a Raven's build take flight. By shapeshifting or casting companion skills, you will spawn additional ravens to peck at your enemies, and occasionally summon a full Unkindness, massively increasing your flock. Be sure to try out the chaos perk, Wild Transformations, which uses defensive skills and grants a bonus while shapeshifting. This synergizes extremely well with Flesh Render to apply constant damage to nearby enemies. Barbarian's Walking Arsenal key passive has been slightly reworked and now grants Unstoppable and even more attack speed when keeping up all 3 weapon bonuses. If you don't like playing with all those weapons, try out the chaos perk, Single-Minded Fury. This gives multiple, massive bonuses, such as the never-before-seen Overpower Chance. But you can only get these bonuses if you commit to only wielding a single arsenal weapon type. The new one-handed unique sword, Saber of Tassagal, increases your damage for each damaging skill you have equipped. This excludes buffing or defensive skills like Shouts, Wrath of the Berserker, and Iron Skin. But by combining your offensive skills, you can buff up your damage all the same. Spiritborn ultimate skills have all been buffed. The Hunter now gives a one-time chance per enemy to execute them, even if they are at full health, and the Seeker can now refund charges against elites and bosses. The Devourer gains increased scaling damage, while the Protector's upgrades have been streamlined and improved. Speaking of the Protector, the new unique gloves, Hesha Ikasungi, alters the Protector's targeting to let you cast it at range, and it will pull in enemies with each hit. Dedicated guerrilla builds will be ready to smash with this new power. The Chaos perk Combined Strikes is extremely potent, essentially doubling the output of your core skills, but it adds a long cooldown. You can get around this cooldown though by combining your core skills with your basic skills' third hit. These are just a few of the exciting updates coming in the season of Infernal Chaos.